In every generation, fate selects a few men whose destiny is to transcend mortality and attain eternal glory. Among those few names forever etched in human history stands Leonidas of Sparta, a king whose act of courage and sacrifice echoes across the centuries. At the pass of Thermopylae, where mountains meet a restless sea, Leonidas led his 300 warriors into a battle doomed from the start, yet marked forever by unparalleled bravery and unwavering resolve in the face of overwhelming odds. Prepare to discover the story of Sparta's most famous leader and warrior, and the path that led him to find glory on the battlefield. Leonidas was born under exceptional circumstances, marked by prophecies and omens that clearly pointed to a grand destiny and a crucial role in the history of Sparta and Greece. As a member of the noble Agiad dynasty, one of the two royal families that traditionally composed Sparta's diarchy, he grew up in an environment of intense responsibility and expectation. From the beginning, the eyes of priests, nobles, and the Spartan people themselves were fixed on him, alert to signs that might confirm the ancient predictions of the Oracle of Delphi, according to which a descendant of King Anaxandridas would play a decisive role in the protection and survival of Greece against an overwhelming threat. Various myths and legends surround the birth of Leonidas, enriching his stature with an almost divine character. It is said that on the night of his birth, strange celestial phenomena were seen in the sky, as if the gods themselves were announcing the arrival of a future hero. Prophets and seers declared that the newborn enjoyed the favor of the gods, destined to accomplish extraordinary and heroic deeds. These stories, widely spread among the people, served to cultivate an aura of respect and admiration around Leonidas, creating grand expectations for his life and future. In his childhood and youth, Leonidas received decisive influences from his family and from Sparta's political dynamics. The son of King Anaxandridas II, he was raised within the royal milieu, where questions of power, honor, and responsibility were frequently debated and emphasized. Moreover, his upbringing was deeply shaped by Sparta's rigorous education, the Agoge, where he learned early the importance of courage, discipline, and leadership. Guided by mentors and close relatives, especially his brother Cleomenes, who also reigned before him, Leonidas developed a clear awareness of the role he was to play and of the expectations his people placed upon him. From the age of 7, Leonidas entered the Agoge, where he was subjected to a rigorous regime of physical and mental training, designed to forge boys into exceptional Spartan citizens. The youths were taught to endure pain, cold, hunger, and extreme exhaustion, strengthening not only the body, but also the spirit. Training included endless runs, hand-to-hand combat, survival under harsh conditions, and strategic exercises. Instruction in the Agoge also prioritized the development of camaraderie and loyalty among the men, creating a brotherhood bound by honor and courage. From an early age, Leonidas stood out among his peers for his exceptional martial skills and natural leadership. Instructors and mentors often remarked on his capacity to inspire and command, noting his firm resolve and unshakable spirit in the face of challenges that discouraged even the hardiest. The intense pressure of military training and the high expectations of Spartan society profoundly shaped Leonidas's character, making him a man of few words, but of decisive action, known for his calm in moments of great tension and his absolute commitment to Spartan ideals. His training prepared him to lead in battle and instilled in him ethical and moral foundations. A fundamental step in Leonidas's path was his marriage to Gorgo, daughter of the then King Cleomenes I. Gorgo, known not only for her beauty, but especially for her exceptional intelligence and political acumen, was admired for her unique ability to navigate the complex corridors of Spartan power. From a young age, she impressed with her discernment, even being noted by ancient historians for her active participation in affairs of state during her childhood. The marriage between Leonidas and Gorgo was consanguineous, given that King Cleomenes was Leonidas's half-brother and had no male heir. Therefore, to preserve the Agiad dynasty's power, a match was arranged between Leonidas and his niece. Gorgo often advised Leonidas with uncommon frankness, standing out among the women of her time for the freedom with which she voiced opinions on military and political matters. Her voice, respected and heard, helped Leonidas make wise, pragmatic decisions at critical moments preceding major battles and conflicts. More than a mere political partnership, the union of Leonidas and Gorgo was marked by deep rapport and mutual admiration. While Leonidas led on the battlefield, Gorgo stood as a bulwark of strength and wisdom in Sparta, ensuring internal stability and sustaining the city-state's morale. Her influence transcended the conventional limits of her role, making her one of the most notable figures in Spartan history and perfectly complementing her husband's courageous, resolute leadership. Leonidas's ascent to the Spartan throne occurred under particularly dramatic circumstances. After the unexpected death of his half-brother, Cleomenes I, seized by a madness that ultimately cost him his life, a power vacuum opened that had to be quickly filled to avoid instability. Initially, the throne might have fallen to his elder half-brother Dorieus, a charismatic and ambitious man. However, Dorieus renounced his claim to the throne, preferring to venture on colonizing expeditions far beyond Sparta's borders. These unpredictable events placed Leonidas, until then not destined to rule, directly at the center of power. His prior feats as a warrior, his impeccable reputation, and the respect he had earned among his peers were crucial to making his transition to power broadly accepted and celebrated. Upon ascending the throne, Leonidas quickly distinguished himself by his ability to unite Sparta's internal factions, consolidating his power through a unique combination of diplomatic skill and military authority. The Spartan army and people saw in him a born leader and the perfect embodiment of the city's martial values. During Leonidas's reign, the Persian threat under King Dorieus I became increasingly evident and menacing. The vast and powerful Persian Empire was rapidly expanding, swallowing kingdoms and city-states, and threatening the freedom of the Greek polis. Dorieus was determined to punish Athens and Eretria for supporting the Ionian revolt against Persian rule. This tension culminated in the historic Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE, when Persian troops landed on the plain of Marathon, just a few kilometers from Athens. Recognizing the looming gravity of the situation, Athens requested immediate support from Sparta, famed for its unbeatable army. Despite the urgency, Sparta faced a religious tradition that forbade its armies from marching before the full moon during the sacred festival of the Carneia. Leonidas, already a respected and influential leader, took an active part in the intense deliberations over the situation. Though he deeply understood the value of Spartan traditions, he argued vigorously for a swift and decisive military response, seeking a way to reconcile religious duty with military urgency. However, even in the face of his efforts, the Council of Elders known as the Gerousi upheld the tradition, preventing the Spartans from marching before the end of the Carneia. The Spartan warriors arrived too late for the battle, unable to take part directly in the clash at Marathon. Upon their arrival, they found the Athenians already victorious, having won a surprising and heroic triumph over numerically superior Persian forces. Leonidas could not help but feel deep disappointment at having missed the chance to fight directly at Marathon. The glory of that victory belonged exclusively to his Athenian rivals, something not lost on him or on Sparta's proud citizens. But history would reserve for him another chance, a new opportunity to face the fearsome Persians directly on the battlefield, and, this time, to etch his name forever among Greece's greatest heroes.